Okay, let's talk about how to use spacers to set up your page, not just for using spacers to create space. So what you can do is you can use spacers to mark your boundaries for columns, for where you want everything that all your elements to drop. And I'll just start by showing you how. Okay, so you're going to click on, this is my test page. I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to add a new section to show you. So what I'd like to do is I always start with a blank section, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding spacers because I'm going to set up something that has 3 columns, an element, but I'm going to use my spacers first, just like maybe an architect, right? They would set up their sketch by creating where the outer limits of things are. So I'm going to add 1 spacer, so add another one on top of it. All right, and now I have 3 spacers. So what I'm going to do with these spacers is I'm going to move them side by side so I can set up where my other elements on the page were going. This sounds a little odd, but you'll see very soon how useful this can be. So I'm going to grab 1 spacer, pull it, put it next to this one. Now I have 2 columns, right? And then I'm going to add this 3rd spacer right in between. And now I have 1, 2, 3 sections here. So for example, here's a text block. I'm going to move this here underneath. See how that blue line just settles in right under that little bit of boundary, faint boundary. So now I have a text block, and I'm going to add a text block here. And I'm going to add another text block here. So now I have 3 rows. So row 1, row 2, row 3. Or these should be columns, but you get the point. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and maybe we'll add some images. So let's just set up our space first. Here we go. Now we have 3 images. Okay, and let's add maybe, so see how this can span the width of the entire page, or this will just be on that spacer. So I'm going to create a header. So I'm going to go here and add a text block across the width here. So this is my free services, for example. These grammar here. These are my free services. I'm going to center this text. And let's add some images. That one's kind of cool. And I'll add one from my computer. Okay, now I have painting, service 1, drawing, advertising. Now I have my 3 columns of services. And now here's a good trick I'm going to teach you now. See how this image doesn't line up with the rest? How do I get my 3 images to line up on a page? I'm going to crop them so they're all the same proportions, right? So let's go ahead and crop this one because this standard proportions are like 3:2. So let's go ahead and go into our image editor. We'll find this crop. We'll go 3:2. Save that. Now let's see. All right, that looks good. So the way I get my images to line up is that I just crop them to the same ratio. And now that I have my spacers, I can either readjust the space or I can delete them so that everything is still maintained. So let's go ahead and delete these. And now I have a nice section that has three columns, and now I use the spacers to set that up, and it makes life a lot easier. You can also just use spacers for a lot of reasons. Let's squeeze these a little bit. So I'm going to put this to the side. All right. I'll drag these text box underneath this image, and I'm just going to narrow my column width a little bit here. See how I just added spacers here? Adjust the page. All right. And there you go. That's how you use spacers to set up your page.